Hey, moms. Okay. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. I am Dr. Katrina Kreider. I'm the chiropractor here at A Touch of Health. And today I wanted to talk about rest and how it is your underutilized superpower. To be quite honest, I'm pretty tired today. I am rounding the end of my day at the office and I'm about to head home for my second shift, which is kiddos. I definitely think as moms, it's really tough for us because there's often times where we're just tired. So today I wanted to talk about, I think I have like 5 or 6 ways that I can help you to really take some rest so that you can feel revitalized, so that you can feel not as tired when you're with your family. And you know, when we're tired, we're definitely more irritable and just kind of snappy, not really in a good mood. So by allowing ourselves to rest, it really can help us. And it seems like such a simple thing to do, yet we don't do it. So the 2 ones, I'm going to talk about the hardest things first. So number 1, in order to get more rest, you're going to have to say no. I know. This one can be really tough. Hey, Jessica. So saying no can be really challenging, but it's when we say yes to so many things, so many unnecessary things, that we really burn ourselves out. And a couple things about, you know, I don't know if you're like me, when someone asks me something, sometimes I'm just like so quick to respond. There's nothing wrong with taking a pause to think about it or to tune in with yourself to see how you really feel. I used to be that kind of person. I said yes to a lot of things, and then I would always feel bad because I would be flaking out last minute. Like, I said yes to it, but I kind of knew that I should have said no. So in motherhood, in my life now in general, I really try to kind of evaluate to see if I do have energy for whatever I'm being asked to do. Or if I'm just kind of feeling a no, I will tell someone, that sounds like so much fun, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to skip this time. I just think if we feel like we have to say yes to everything, and sometimes that's just not the best feeling. And taking care of ourselves is so important. When you say yes to something, you're having to say no to something else. So when you say yes to something, are you saying no to yourself? Yeah. So when you put yourself first, sometimes you do have to say those no's. Yes. We are such a jinx. Okay, so then rest, okay? How do we harness this underutilized superpower? So the other thing, which is hard for me, is asking for help. So as moms, we definitely feel like we need to do everything and help everybody. We do that to the detriment of not helping ourselves and not making sure our cup is filled up. So this has actually been one of my intentions this year, is to ask for more help. And I've done it in just little ways. I've asked my husband for help with certain things around the house. I've tried to hire babysitters more this year so that I could spend time alone with Ted, because I do feel like that time alone is so helpful. I don't really have family here to watch my kids. So, but if you do have family, it can be so helpful for you to ask for help. It's another way that you can get rest. Have you thought about having a friend come over and just help you with some stuff around the house? We all could use a little help. A friend of mine, we did a little bit of a babysitting swap last month, and it was so much fun to just kind of each take a turn, right? So it's a way that I can get a break from being a mom and watching my kids, and also kind of give back to them. So asking for help. So hey, Courtney. So rest, it really is that underutilized superpower. Going to bed early. This is a big one. This is another one of my intentions this year, is to try to get in bed before 10 o'clock. So every hour that you get in bed before midnight, your body really translates that. Instead of like 1 hour of time, it considers it 2 hours of time. So getting to bed early can be so great for us. This is a battle for me because I battle between staying up late to get quiet time, get some mindfulness time away from the kids, and going to bed early. But my rule is I'm trying to get to bed around 10 o'clock. So sometimes that's 9:30, sometimes that's 10:30, 11. I'm not perfect every night. I really do try to get in bed before midnight, especially on days where I have to get up early. So that's another one. Eating good food. When we eat garbage in, garbage out. When we eat good, healthy food, our body loves that, and our body, it really helps us to stimulate more restfulness, right? Eating good food calms the mind, it calms the body, it calms the nervous system, and it's really what your body wants and craves. Body movement. Body movement is another way to really stimulate you to get more rest. Moving your body, moving that energy around will really help you get more restful sleep. So again, today we're talking about rest. It's your underutilized superpower. And we went over how to say no. Saying no is so important. Saying no to people, asking for help, eating good food, going to bed early. I mean, this is kind of like all like what we went over last week. If you can see my poster still here, back to the basics of really taking care of yourself. And rest means chilling, like either, reading a good book, watching a show. Rest is not scrolling through Facebook. Rest is not sitting there feeling guilty that there's a million things to do. Because guess what? There's always going to be a million things to do. And they'll get done eventually. Sometimes you really need to just take the mom guilt off the table and rest. Your body needs it. Your brain requires it. Your nervous system requires it. You really need rest. Rest is so important. It's what's going to help you not be burnt out. And parenthood, motherhood can be one of those situations where you can definitely be burning the candle at both ends many different times. And really it's up to you to create these boundaries, to say no to people, to ask for help, to go to bed early, to eat good food. Oh, and I forgot about drinking water. How could we not forget about water? It's the other thing. Staying hydrated will really help you rest. So I know that the world is like a little crazy right now. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of outside influences. I think the best thing that you can do is take care of yourself and your family, and taking care of yourself, number one, and trying to utilize your underutilized superpower, which is rest. So I hope that you all find some ways that you can sneak some restful moments into your day, whether it's feeding yourself good food, moving your body, going to bed early, saying no to something that you really didn't want to do anyway, or asking for help from a spouse, a family member, or a friend. So thank you so much for tuning in Wellness Wednesday. If you have enjoyed the information that I share in this group, please invite your other mom friends. And then just a couple of reminders. This weekend, From 9 to 11, if you're local to Atlanta, we're meeting at Moonbird for, there's a children's book reading. So we're going to be meeting at Moonbird Coffee Saturday morning at 9 o'clock for that. And then we have some great upcoming series. I've got Motherhood on the Mat, which is a fantastic movement series taught by myself and my great friend Natalie Leach. And then we also have a parenting circle, which is the first Saturday of every month. And then we are going to be having a parenting workshop starting in April. It's going to go through April and May on Thursday nights. It's taught by my good friend Taryn, and it's going to be fantastic because we all could use a little help and support in parenthood. So again, thank you for watching, and I hope that you all get some much needed rest.